So the next question from George was if carbohydrates make you fat. Now this is a big myth, and I'm talking a lot about myths lately. Also in my Facebook page, I post a lot about myths and how the fitness industry basically um, gives you so much fake information and so much bullshit basically. And the reason I do this is not because I want to sound smart, but the true reason I do this is because I was such a big victim of all these myths for a big amount of time, and I just believed people, because I thought that because they have a PhD and they wrote a book and they quote some mouse studies in their books, I thought that, that's basically enough proof to believe something. But it turns out that it's not. So when it comes to carbohydrates, there are a lot of protein diets out there, like the like ketogenic diets and stuff like that, and people tell you that you lose a lot of fat if you cut down your carbs, but that's not true. What helps you lose fat and what's the whole secret behind nutrition science? The basic secret is that you lose calories when you're in a caloric deficit, and you lose fat when you're in a caloric deficit, and you gain fat when you're in a caloric surplus. There's not more than that for healthy individuals, of course. So, but you cannot write a lot of books, you cannot sell people a lot of stuff based on only that, and that's why nutritionists, people who write about nutrition and books, bullshit people so much. So, back to the essence of your question. No, carbohydrates don't make you fat. What makes you fat is extra calories. Now, what happens with carbs is that when you eat a lot of carbs, and you are in a caloric surplus, your body stores a bit more water. So your body stores energy in sugar, and this sugar is stored in your muscles and in your liver. And what happens is that these sugar molecules are attached with a lot of water, with a lot of fluid molecules. So when you go on a low carb diet and a big amount of protein diet, what happens is that because you cannot really eat a lot of calories in protein, it's really difficult to get like 3,000 calories in meat and nuts and stuff like that. You will be in a caloric deficit, and because you are also losing a lot of stored sugar from your body, what happens is that together with this sugar you lose a lot of water, you lose a lot of fluid. So basically what happens the first week is that you lose an extreme amount of fluid, of water. It's like about 70% of water and 30% of actual fat. People think that high protein diets are, the holy grail of dieting and losing fat, and that's really what happens. To summarize stuff up, your body basically loses fluid in the beginning of a high protein diet, and it's not the cutting out the carbs of your diet that helps you lose fat. What is happening is that you cannot eat a lot of calories in protein, and that's why you are losing weight. Now, this is a really cool strategy to lose weight. You can use it, of course, why not, if your body works good on a high protein diet. And just keep in mind always that it's the less calories that are helping you, and the fact that protein can keep you saturated for a bigger amount of time than carbs. So that's all, just to clarify stuff up, and to make sure that you understand what's happening with your bodies, and not to be afraid to eat carbs, especially if you're a young guy like you need carbs. It's the best source for energy for your body. And that was all. I hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, keep on training.